What am I doing? What a bounce.
Did you already open the stream?
We're open. We're live. So pop in. I sent the link in the group chat. So
Got it.
what's up, crew? What's up, crew? Oh boy. Freaking missed this bounce, man. What am I doing? Oh. How do I... Here we go. Just missed this beautiful trigger right now. I've already traded plenty today, so that might have been why I just hesitated a bit, but damn, that was beautiful. Came back in. We dipped down to 50-minute order flow. We took out those lows. We tapped into order flow on ES. We never tapped into it on NQ. Either asset you could trade, but I like ES better here because we did tap in and actually sweep liquidity to the left. And then we got our inversion, change in the state with momentum, with displacement is the key here. Displacement equals what for value gaps? And now we hit standard deviation already. That quick. It's beautiful. I did short down to the 15-minute PD array, so I was short from this setup here on NQ. We had inversion here. We had a bigger time frame inversion on the 5-minute, plus 5-minute change in the state on NQ, 5-minute change in the state on ES as well. I took it on ES to rebalance to the 15-minute PD array. I should have gotten out of my shorts, waited for this trigger, and then gotten right back long, but I did not. I'm yellow on the day. Hey, been there. There's my man. I just missed this trade up to standard deviation, but were you short? Amp, I was short ES back to rebalance to this 15-minute where we just got this bounce out of. Oh, Amp disappeared. Here he is. He's back. There he is.
All right, I had to reload because my headphone didn't connect. All right, now we're good.
Were you short up here? Because I was short from like this area on ES, changing the state here down to the 15-minute, and then I should have freaking got long down here, but I didn't.
I did not short.
No.
Well, I gotta set up this.
Let's see if we can keep it moving higher. I sold weekly covered calls on CIFR yesterday at 18 bucks. Am I screwed? Ooh. I mean, not great. I'm not the covered call expert though, so I don't know if you're screwed or not. What I do know is owning covered calls when we're ripping this hard is pretty tough. Or I guess selling them. I would want to not be in those and wait for a real time that we feel like we're going to turn around, because right now it's just ripping way too heavily.
Yeah, Tommy said I'm yellow on the day.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Guys, I went snorkeling this morning. I was just
yeah.
Head underwater a little bit. Made my way back much better now.
Guess there's going to be some forced selling on Friday. Rip. We'll see.
What's forced selling?
think it just means after us ripping all week, a little bit of pullback to the mean on Friday.
Dude, Caterpillar's having a day.
Ripping. BMNR. Trying.
Ooh, PayPal follow through.
Oh yeah.
Circle
still
where's that
looking good, I
invite link?
think. Oh, we finally swept Friday's lows on Circle, by the way. I told y'all that's the buy spot. We wicked down into there, instantly bought up. Boom. Look at that this morning. Right into Friday's low. That has been the low of the day. What's up, Brent? What up? Oh.
Oh, Amazon new high of day.
Hey. Rizzo's back. Back again.
Back.
There he is. Yeah, Amazon cooking. Did you get long in the 30s? Or no, not good enough yet.
All right, what's up, chat? What are we doing?
Maybe sideways to down till minutes.
Yeah.
I sold weekly covered calls on CFIR yesterday.
Dell having a good day. Trying to break out of this consolidation right now.
You might get called away on those, brother.
Yeah. Dell looks fantastic on a little bit of a dip right now, but don't want to step in front of that freight train.
Dell is having a heck of a day. Yeah. I really like Dell continuation, which, I mean, at this point, if you're not in it, you're late. But it basically filled the gap right at the high of day, 165.
And Q can hold here. Gotta respect the displacement made earlier.
Put a poll in the chat. New all-time high today? Yes or no? So far, no's are winning. For the record, we are.
Jordy, where's the draw? Just tuning in. Well, I shorted down to the 15-minute PD array on ES, 15-minute for value, which was my internal draw there. Now, given that we're respecting this, what has to be my draw? Whether it ends up being right or wrong, what do I have to think the draw is right now? Back to session highs. I have to. Unless we end up respecting this bearish, wanting to run through this 15-minute on ES. We didn't tap that on NQ. So as of now, draw based off how we're respecting fair value right now in this 15-minute time frame has to be back to highs. It was the 15-minute fair value gap to the downside though, but we hit that already. So now draw. Look at, we respected this perfect. Look at, this is the entry. I didn't actually take it, but this is you can do this on NQ or ES. I had it set up on ES because ES is the one that actually swept liquidity, but you tap into 15-minute PD array, you get inversion. Bearish fair value gap gets ran through in the opposing direction, creates inversion, change in the state. Last series of down closed candles gets closed above, that swept liquidity. On top of that, you have bullish displacement while making that change in the state of delivery, which plays as defense when we come to dip back down, right? So does the inverse. Standard deviation was already hit at the reversal zone though, but I still think you get -4 because that aligns with what? It aligns with the draw on liquidity intraday. So that's my thoughts right now. The only problem I see for bulls is going to be this. If we want to respect this, which we have been. See how it gets messy kind of in this range? You have so many boxes, but you also can't ignore them. IWM strong. Yeah, she is. Look at her. Gold still highs.
For the record, QQQ did make a new high. SPY double topped right at the new high.
Gotcha. I'm kicking myself for not grabbing this now, though.
Let's just pray we can keep going. Basically,
Shout out my
trend
man
day
Chad.
for now.
My man Chad is probably the only one in that chat that will use the term draw on liquidity. My man. Look at that. Yeah. Take it higher. Run through 5 minute. Can we run through 5 minute? Invalidate the short setup here on the bigger time frame. Because technically that's still there. But since you're getting delivery from bigger time frame order flow, I don't really care. Run through it. You won't. Let's see if we can get some targets if we end up going into new highs based off the manipulation we saw at lows.
Oh, we got 42. Come on.
I might be able to get something. Reversal zone is highs. I hate looking at price targets into new all-time highs because it's price discovery mode, but using the manipulation we saw at lows would take us to last target 297 area, 300s. You just sound like Justin these days. You're a pro. I appreciate you, my man. We've gotten better, that's for sure. That's all I've wanted. You sound like Justin. That's all I've wanted, brother. He sounds like a scientist cooking up some crazy shit when he's like talking about setups. I love it. Ondas, you know it. Ondalini, call it the Honda Civic. Look at her go.
He said the Honda Civic.
Call it the Honda Civic, you know. You know, the Ondalini. He talks much faster though. Yeah, very true. Well, I haven't been having caffeine, so the Honda Civic. I know Justin talks so fast. You don't even need to watch his videos in 2x speed. Like, to be honest, was a bar. Yeah, thank Drake for that one. Meeting minutes in 40 minutes. Ondas is pushing. BMNR is pushing. You're right, Evan. Took a dip yesterday, but look at filled that gap. What do you see? You see gap buyers, baby. Looking good. I still have nothing bad to say. It's just still in this bigger range here. Nothing bad to say though. Amazon was just making highs as well. There she is.
The crypto looks pretty good on the daily.
Take a look.
I was looking at Bitcoin bounced off the daily 9, pushed back over the previous all-time high. Ethereum, like this, it dipped below, but it's basically holding the EMA 9 and this like shelf right here at 4460, pushing back up. The 50-day was catching up with it as well.
BNB
The
is
Senate did
ridiculous.
reject the government funding bill.
HD just getting smoked in this market. Oh, we're coming into a spot though. Oh, we're at the spot. It's hold or she's done. In my opinion, I don't know. Maybe I sound crazy, but I'm just not going to ignore this shit. Bottom of this monthly, similar to the market, which I was explaining yesterday, back when tariff lows were created and I was explaining monthly order flow. Same thing here. If bulls are really going to hold this, it's not a matter of like guessing. We know we should not be running through this. It's a fact. We know for a fact bulls should be able to hold this. So if they don't, shit's getting ugly on this bigger time frame.
Here we go. Come on. Get a push here. I think we can get to 300, 310. as the extension if we get over that new high.
Draw is still highs. It got momentarily bearish on the pullback, but it was just to do what? NQ didn't get it, but ES did. Just to pull back to order flow, which ended up holding. Should go take eyes. Still trying to respect this inversion from earlier on NQ. Take it to highs. Oh, shout out CJ, the $2 dono. Hims and MBTS. Let's go. Take a look. Navitas. That's been a name I've heard a lot of lately. Been doing great. It's just in this bigger time frame consolidation towards the top of the range. I think it's been doing great. It's just it's tough in this range, right? Do we break out, or do we end up rejecting the top and try and trade back in this range? That's where it's tough here. So you just got to be careful in terms of those thoughts, but it's been looking good. Hims. Another name looking good. This is my whole area here. I don't know why it's red. It should be green as it's bullish. But all of this is weekly and monthly order flow. And as long as we're holding that, I have no reason to be bearish on Hims. I have all the reason to think that we end up trading towards these highs into all-time highs and take all of that out and continue higher. So love Hims. I think you're going to be seeing a breakout new all-time highs in the near future.
What do I think of Boeing and Meta here?
Yeah, big shout out, CJ.
I hate Meta, so I'm not touching that.
You don't like Meta? No way you don't like Meta here,
I've
bro.
never touched it, never will.
Oh, it's just the company. Okay, that's fine.
I
know if it was NQ lining up in this monthly spot, then you'd be saying different, but it's because it's Meta. I get it.
Rizzo would have to move out.
I get it. That's okay. This shit, though, I think that was... I mean, we just swept monthly lows. I think that's going to be the low for a while.
Jordan, did you pull up Hims? That was the other one that CJ
I did pull
was...
up Hims. Looking fantastic. No
Hims
reason to be
actually
bearish,
looks
in my
really
opinion.
good.
Here, let me make this bigger for you. So you can
Problem
see
is
more.
every time Hims looks good, they get a headline in it.
Well, that's the thing, right? And so that's where I would say leave room for drawdown, of course, because really everything's fine. News could hit, take us to $28 and everything's fine. That sounds scary. Oh my gosh, Hims 58 to $28. In terms of price and percentage, it seems scary, sure, but in terms of the chart, nothing would be wrong. No narrative would change.
I think you'd want to take your shots at Hims on the down days in this trend trend that it's got. We're about to make a new high. Should have bought that 21 while ago.
Chad, you asked. I wasn't even like really clear on my thoughts on the market when you asked, but that's what's beautiful. It doesn't take long to understand where the draw is. It's a matter of what liquidity have we swept, what order flow are we respecting, right? And I notice, okay, well, we're respecting 15-minute order flow that we just tapped into. So I'm already expecting us to react higher. And along with that, we get the model itself lines up with standard deviation on NQ as well into the highs. right? It's not a matter of I'm guessing, oh, we go to highs. We're not guessing anything. We know based off of what the market's telling us that we should trade to highs. Now, if other factors come into play, that's when we react to what the market's telling us, right? Maybe ES takes the highs, NQ never does. Okay, we have to react to that. That's divergence forming against us, and maybe we need to take our position off and not look for the highs anymore on NQ, right? But a lot of people struggle to understand where the market's drawing towards every day when it's a lot simpler than you guys think. What liquidity have we swept? What order flow are we respecting? That's what I'm doing every single day.
$30 minutes until the minutes come out from the FOMC.
CNC. Wasn't this one we were just talking about on Spaces? You got this big boy gap here.
DNC was on. I pulled this up on stream the other day, and then I was talking to. I've asked a lot of people about this. I asked Jaguar, asked some other smart people about it from the industry. I asked Chris the other night on the stock picking show, and then Paper. We were talking about it a little bit this morning. They don't have the same direct beneficiary, but it's pushing into the gap and holding in it. It just says a huge gap and a move up to the 200. We saw a flow, an unusual flow the other day on the stream. That's where this chart came from.
For me, I mean,
it looks very similar to UNH, which UNH is about to fill the gap.
Yeah,
today,
I have to think that we trade to half gap 45.22 as long as we're on any dips respecting this 36.20, this previous high we have marked out as well. Where the gap starts, I wouldn't mind if we want to dip back under the gap, but we need to respect all this daily order flow, because if we're reversing that, then we need to trade down here, and I don't like that. So that's what I'd be watching for here. Trade higher into 0.5, 50% retracement of the gap. If we need to take dips, you know where to watch. Monday's low, all the way down into 36.20. Nancy said she sent you a message on X with a report on CNC. Solid. 2 people talking about CNC. I don't think that happens too often. I know. We had a lot more people chatting about it recently. Dude, I love it, Wattbender. It's so true. Literally. Dude, that's hilarious. I don't know if you guys saw that. He took a screenshot of like all of us on stream, and it's like, can you guess which one isn't drinking caffeine? And you guys look like you're fucking sleeping. And then I'm just hyped up. You would never know. I'm the one that has no caffeine in my system for over a week now. I feel great though now. The first 3 days, I wanted to die. But now I'm rolling good. And I don't shake when I'm making a video, you know? I was shaking, man. It was bad. Too much coffee. When are we playing GeoGuessr? It's a great question. And
on Friday.
Converse with them. Yeah, it might be on Friday. BAH. What an interesting name. This name has not been doing good. It's coming in at some big spots, though. Oh, you gotta be bullish, semi-bullish, as long as we're holding this. But you lose this. I just think this name is, I mean, Booz Allen Hamilton is down 19% this year, and the whole entire market's ripping. Not only that, but on a yearly, you're inversing this. If you close the year under 112.55, this name is bearish to me all the way to. Yeah, if we close the year under, what was that, 112.50, I think this name's going to $50. It's rough. I know it's bigger time frame, but I'm not going to ignore it. Can't. That's what the context is there. What else we got?
New high, new high, new high. Come on. I should have relonged it.
Dude, I had the entry. You guys see all this shit drawn out here. This is my entry model. I just didn't actually take it because I sat there and hesitated for 2 seconds too long. I already traded plenty today though, so it's fine. Not that big of a deal, but just kind of annoying. That was
I want to
pretty
hold the full position into end of day just because it's a trend day, but freaking minutes, man.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
Take liquidity before the minutes. Take liquidity before the minutes. Please.
We're at all-time highs. There's no liquidity left.
It's just the intraday high. That's all it is. You're right, though. There is no, in terms of higher time frame context, yes, there is no liquidity left. We took it already. It was yesterday's high. That's it. So that's where the context for longs becomes harder, because now the only true context we have for a draw is an intraday high, which can be valid, but is it as strong as a previous day high that was established in a previous session? Absolutely not. So that's where it becomes tough. Em's 100% right. There really is no liquidity left.
Good Lord.
My keyboard, sorry.
Keyboard sucks.
That shit's so loud. I'm so sorry. Forgot to mute myself. I'd be clacking all over.
Ooh, him's just went red. Break even. Yeah.
Meh. Meh. Oh, meh. Sad days. AM Dizzle. Look at this thing. It's ridiculous. Our friend Whale has been trading AMDL. And that has been, where is it? Oh my gosh. Whale is insane. He's
That
still
AMD
holding
leverage?
AMDL. Yeah. He put like, wow.
Oh, wow. MU just got a big call flow.
Our friend Whale has been trading AMDL, guys, in the chat. He's up 354%.
Meta and FCX calls just came in on the flow. Oh, 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 oh. Do it. Do it. Oh, no. Is NVDA going to make a move?
Amazon at high, everything BA at highs. Tesla's not, damn it. But it held the low that I wanted it to this morning. So I'm happy with that. Meta. Telling
Meta's
y'all that
ripping
monthly.
over previous day high.
This monthly sweep is going to be no joke. And I hope the people that like Meta don't ignore this. Because if you like Meta and we just dipped into that, I mean, I don't see a better buy right now.
Amazon's about to hit the 50-day. Need Apple to get in gear.
Yeah, if you're long Meta, you just need it to stay above 720, 721, and you're fine. or actually once he gets back over it.
Mm-hmm.
No flake hit 250 today. Wow.
Damn.
Pulling back a little bit now. Ooh, hood almost hit 150 again.
I know.
Oh, HIMS is dropping pretty hard right now.
What was the name of the algo Jordan uses? The IB strat? Maybe that one. The model I trade is called the Forever model. It's not an algo, but I mean it's my strat. But then there's the IB strat, which I also trade, which does have an indicator. Is that an AK-47 or your keyboard? No, definitely an AK-47. Got the gap right there, you know. Trump having roundtable at 3 p.m. Eastern on Antifa. Potential for headlines from him since he always goes off topic. Yeah. Yeah, always potential for that. Where we at? No highs yet. I still have all reason to believe we trade into those highs until the lower time frame shows me something that changes my mind, which could be here on ES. 5 minute needs to hold. And on NQ, this whole area that I have, we'd want to see hold. Where's Coinbase all-time high? Are we getting back close to it? Almost. Gotta clear the zone. Wow, it's getting... I swear it's just like upped 15 degrees in my room. Give me a moment, y'all. I'll be back.
ES is getting stuck at 6,800. NVDA is starting to push up here. HIMS is dropping hard. There must be. Is there news, or is it? Is there a New York Post article on hymns? Yep. It was about an hour ago. Hair loss treatment used by millions linked to suicide risk. Sam Altman, OpenAI, saying something about they should rely on Taiwan Semi instead of Intel. Intel got a little bit of a down candle there on that headline.
Got what, 13 till, huh? What do I do? Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Boom!
take 4 off. I'll leave 5.
Huge spike of volume on QQQ right
All
there.
right, locked in like 80 points there.
Ah, they finally took it, didn't they? Look at that. ES still not taking it. Oh, excuse me. So technically, we have a little bit of this going on. So now, do we expect ES to trade into the highs? Well, of course, we got delivery from the 15-minute. We got the whole setup to go to the highs. But market's telling us now that ES might not need to go to the highs, depending on what we see next. If I see NQ drop all this, get a closure back under this 260, 250, I'm going to think ES doesn't need to trade to the highs now, reacting to what the market's telling me. Until then, ES is going to go to the highs. MP still holding long?
Nope, I'm flat. I do think we can see a little bit higher, though. I think we can go to the IB 50% extension, takes us 309. ES is stuck at the 6800, though, but its extension is 803. So basically, just wick into that new high. But you've got nine minutes until we get those FOMC meeting minutes.
All right, there should be no trading from me during, even after the minutes.
Jordan, look at the private chat on Restream.
In fact, I gotta go get ready for the minutes. I will be right back.
Bet.
Yeah.
By the way, we were talking about it yesterday too. Gav was on the stream with us yesterday. That was a fun time. We were talking about his crypto bull portfolio, which is having another great day. All you guys should check this out on X. Go over to the Wolf Financial account. You guys can.
It's absolutely crushing it.
Crushing it. Just crushing it. So yeah, that link's there. There's 14 million now.
It's 90% year to date, but in the last 6 months, it's like 150 plus.
Oh, let's go. CJ, another dono. Another super chat. Shout out CJ. Is Ulti good or is there better dividends ETF? Ulti is a good one.
There's a ton of different ones, right? From YieldMax, and we had them on a little bit. It all depends on what your strategy and what fits you. But Ulti's one of my favorites, just the way it's constructed.
Ulti's a great one, man.
Like it's kind of like I don't know if you want to call that their flagship product, but I think it is.
There was another one. It wasn't a YieldMax product, even though I do love the YieldMax products. The Berkshire.
I hold a lot of
from our friends over at
in that one.
I think it's our friends over at Vista. Potentially. Let me try and find it. Hold on.
I guess YMAX and YMAG are their two big ones, but then the Ulti is like the ultra option. That autopilot thing's pretty cool though, that Gav's got going over there. Over 2,000 people have $14 million be traded with them.
Yeah,
on that
everybody.
portfolio.
It's a free app to download. Obviously, if you want to like trade alongside Gav, there is a subscription for that, but you can look at all his holdings and download the app completely for free. I think Knott's is getting a portfolio on there too in the future.
Meta 720 calls for November on the ask. $1 million. Coin 250 calls. Those are deep in the money. Well, they're doing a spread play there. $8 million. $8 million though. Ooh, somebody bought Boeing puts.
Boeing puts. Been ripping.
No, it's crazy. Unless they're hedging a long. I'm using that unusual flow, looking at all this stuff coming in. I was trying to see if there's anything coming in before the minutes here in a few minutes. A bunch of SPX just came in, but it's like a caller. It's more upside than downside. 6,800 calls, and they have 6,600 puts. If anyone's curious, that unusual flow link is down in the description on YouTube. You get 7 days for free if you want to start adding some flow in. UNH. Ooh, QQQ. 626 calls for the 24th. There you go, Rizzo. Those are blow off top.
What's the strike?
624.
Jeez.
Only 2-3% higher, I think.
Yeah.
2%. Where'd those go? It's moving too fast. Somebody bought 3.70 DTs.
That low-key want to short hymns.
Did you see that headline I posted?
Mm-hmm.
New York Post. You want to short hymns? I'll do it. Just because I think it fakes out like 1,000 times.
All right. Well, just time to sit back and watch now.
Yep, 3 minutes. I'll get the squawk in my ear, so I'll call it out to all of you.
You still never made highs on ES. So markets told us that this divergence is holding at the moment. For it to really become valid, I need to see us inverse all this price action and close under this
IWM
candle.
looks like it wants to roll over.
Yeah.
AMD just made a new high. Amazon's still at the highs.
Are we shorting?
That is flagging.
No, that would be stupid.
That would be stupid.
Unless you're shorting open. Unless you're shorting open door. Or hems.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
I want
hems.
to short hymns. I think I'd be
You wanna
okay
short
shorting hymns.
short open door with me?
What are they doing?
Oh, it's just a meme stock.
No, I'd rather short hams.
Futures, I can't do anything here. And I mean, it's a full-on trend day. What do? You don't want to buy into the highs.
All right, 30 seconds. I have a stop at 230. My average is 199. And I'm targeting 300 and then 340 on the rest of them.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your minutes.
I'm not shorting
new
here,
high?
CJ. I would say the only entry we really had was the long from down here, at least for my system. This was the only entry given, which was happening right when we were hopping on. I was mentioning that triggered. Other than that, I don't really see any other entries here. You took out highs. You're waiting to take out highs potentially on ES. These medium minutes just came out. It's tough.
Where are they? I don't even see them yet.
It's out. I'm reading it. Nothing
There we go.
out of the ordinary.
Upside risk to inflation. Few officials could have supported no rate cut. Most said likely appropriate to ease policy more this year. Charlie, where are you at? Bad time for a bathroom break. I don't really see any headlines coming out of this. Likely be appropriate to ease policy further over the remainder of 2025. Some participants noted financial conditions suggested policy may not be particularly restrictive. Those participants judged a cautious approach to future policy was warranted. Almost all participants supported quarter percentage point cut to Fed funds rate at September meeting. Well, nothing burger here. When Reason said he was getting ready, he was really going to pour himself a drink.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, chat, I set up my new chair. This thing right here is baller.
Probably better than mine. Mine makes too much noise.
I got it's the autonomous AI one. It's sexy.
I have no wheels on mine.
This thing.
I blew them off during a trade like a year and a half ago.
Dude, do you want me to send you my old chair? I'll fucking ship it to you, bro. I don't want it. I'll ship that shit to you right now.
Dude, look, I just need to buy one, but every time I go look at them, I just look at the same one that I bought that broke, and I'm like, this is my favorite one. Do I buy it again because it broke? And so it's like, no, it's tough. It's tough to go sit in a chair for like 35 seconds and to decide, is this what I want to sit in for 12 hours a day?
I know, it's tough. Well,
I'll never
as of
forget
now,
that
I
day,
can
dude. I
tell
was
you
trading.
my back
trading
likes this
Boeing.
much better.
It was like a year and a half ago. I was trading Boeing.
The
And
wheels blew off.
I leaned back and literally blew a wheel off. And then it basically just had one wheel, and if I just put it in the front, the one, because it's like 5 wheels in the bottom, if I've just pointed it to the front, I was fine. But then
Cooked.
over time, that was too much pressure, and then I blew another wheel off. It was on a different trade, actually.
Cooked.
BJ, you can trade futures. You gotta get a prop firm. But there's prop firms that are available in pretty much every country. I mean, unless you're from a very restricted country.
FOMC nothing burger. You know it. Lots of minutes, you know.
Just watching.
I always expect a nothing burger on the minutes, but just like a little influx of volatility, maybe. I don't really expect the market to change massively, though. Not on minutes. But you never know. Sometimes you get a surprise and shit gets crazy. We'll say that hasn't been the sentiment the past few times.
Do I have the balls to short gold?
You ain't got the balls, Rizzo. You don't got the balls, dude.
Don't tell him that.
Do you see how I'm testing him right now?
Don't tell him that. It's going to 42, probably 42.20, and then maybe 4,200.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I'm short gold.
Stop it.
This guy. Okay.
A light one for now. I want to get more 70 to 71.
Fucking Rizzo the bear over here, dude.
Gonna
I think if you lose 58,
77.
you can really get moving. 50 points short.
Short CL. I haven't even taken a look. Give me a second. Crude. It's definitely resistance up there, 62.7s. That's sort of the level I had. It's kind of messy around it though.
Damn.
I'd prefer to short 63.5 or 64.
This chair's so smooth. I just slide in like a freaking.
IWM looks like it's about to fall.
Is she?
I mean, it's sitting on the ledge. If it holds here, it's fine.
Yeah, she's kind of on the ledge of like market structure shift on the bigger time frame here. I see.
RX. I don't know this stock. Gross. What is this?
RX, dude. I've had an average of like 720,
Recursion
730 for
Pharmaceuticals.
such a long time.
The hell is
got
this,
back above
Rizzo?
the 200 day.
Rizzo, you're buying this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Rizzo's been in this forever.
How
Rizzo,
we
if you don't
doing,
know,
man?
Rizzo's I want to use the
Rizzo
term
buys
insider.
shit codes, dude.
Rizzo has a lot of no. He has a lot of biotech insights. We'll put it
I
that
like
way.
it. I like it. No. I respect it.
Or used to.
Right.
Yeah, not anymore. I'm out
Not
of them.
anymore. All right. I was gonna say, check your text.
My key source retired.
L's.
Wow, Weeble
L's
got
in the
crushed.
Did it? Sorry, I'm trying to open my gum, so I'm not like switching tickers all fast.
Gross. This is why I don't like IPOs.
Dude, Weevil sucks.
Weeble's actually good, but the
Like-
stock.
The stock, yeah, Weevil's good, but the stock, ugh. What are we doing?
Come on, gold. Just crap at like 50 points today. An NQ go trade 300 at least.
I mean, what do you do with this, you know? This thing's a monster. I don't know what you do with it, though. What's the reason to short gold? Without Rizzo telling you, let me try and figure it out. Let me just wait. No. Genuinely, like I want to see if there's like, for my way of looking, I want to see if there's like confidence
No.
in anyone.
There won't be.
Do I
There
even have
won't
one? Is
be.
the question.
Don't say that.
You're
No,
assuming Rizzo's.
I have one. I have a reason, but
I'm gonna give you the higher time frame. I have there's no reason.
no, higher time frame, not at all. Obviously,
But-
obviously no.
Let me get with you. Hold on. Let me get with you. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me try and see what you're pick up what you're putting down here. See a little something. I mean, I see a little something here. It's not much, but it's trying. Yeah, let me put something together here. See, we're not displacing under that, which is not good. What, you want to see like these fucking lows? No, you want to see lower.
No.
Come on,
I
Pan
would
W.
like to see. Well, today's halfback for one would be like 40s would be nice.
Ooh. Good new high of day. Oracle new high of day.
I mean, if all goes as planned, I can take this to 39 20s. But
This is
don't
what
know
I
if
got.
There's room for that.
I got all this
AMD
imbalanced
is
price
squeezing.
action to retest. I mean, if we candle closure under this change in the state with displacement, I mean, standard deviation on this for me would take us kind of into that area. I don't hate it. I just don't have the conviction yet. But there's not nothing there. There's
Yeah,
something there.
I like that it
for
failed.
sure. I like the 15-minute better because it's just a little
the
more further
ETH
developed.
highs, what, like 71, 72. It failed a break above. The break should have gone higher.
Guys, Rizzo's not
Failed
trading
back
thin air
below.
here. I'll tell you, he's not. He's got something there.
So, I mean, the only issue is like each time I've tried something like this on like a break a failed break higher, gold only pulls back a little bit and then just ends up making a new high. But we'll see.
Agreed.
Let's see. NQ, give me 300.
Well, if we're going to pull back from here, I think you at least get this because I have no other higher time frame like price action to work with until here.
Yeah, today's halfback
So,
would definitely be a target. First
43,
target.
yeah, 43.50. I like that spot at least. See, I found it. I found it, Rizzo. I'm with you, bro. Picking up what you're putting down. I wanted to see if I could see it. Or if I was like completely blind.
There we go, new highs.
Yeah. Do we still have SMT? We do, technically. Interesting. NQ much stronger. Just take it, yes.
If you're cautious, cover
standard
gold
deviation.
into the 53s.
Yeah.
I only filled on 3 lots, so it's like.
Tell you what, I'm not short Rizzo. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I'm long Rizzo.
Long the
Rizzo
Dodgers,
shares.
short the Angels, pair trade.
It's a great Bears trade.
All right, when you say Rizzo, I think of baseball, and then Rizzo. Well, Rizzo's baseball team is just a perpetual short.
Yeah.
Y'all have any
I
thoughts
don't
to
even
share about
I don't think they
Yomax
could be
going
your team
weekly?
anymore.
Yomax
Maybe when
going
I'm in
weekly
my
is
maybe when I'm in my 50s.
yeah, you'll care a bit more.
IRS to fire nearly 50% of its staff. Yes,
Damn.
good year for them to do that.
Miles, the Yomax ETFs going weekly, I think, is just a net benefit for everybody. Getting paid more, getting paid faster, right? More distributions, and you're getting that quicker. It doesn't really change, the overall outcome too much. So in terms of that, I don't have too many thoughts on that, but I just think being able to get that distribution faster is a net benefit to everybody, and yeah, it's good stuff. Top 5 longs? What do we mean by this? Like top 5 longs of the year? Top 5 long picks right now that we would be looking at? It's tough when we're at all-time highs on everything,
Now is not the time to be asking that question.
Yeah, no. It's tough right now. It genuinely, like, if you ask me that, I could only give you 2 answers, really. I guess I can give you 5, and I'm just gonna go with the ETF. SPY, QQQ.
Right now, dude.
I'm gonna go Bitcoin. I'm gonna go gold. Like silver. There you go.
It's right
There's my 5
now.
picks.
Right now, it depends what camp you're in, and also your time horizon.
Yeah.
You're looking for what, the next year, next 2 months, 3 months, next 5 years.
He wants it right now.
Yeah, but right now for how long?
Big candle on the side of my chart. Go to your indicators. This is a free indicator. Type in HTF. Power of 3. It's by 2 degrees. And in the settings, you can. I use a 4-hour candle. You guys hear me talk about the 4-hour candle all the time. It's because I'm generally trading the 4-hour candle, right? Even though I'm finding my entry on a lower time frame, I'm trading the distribution and the movement of the 4-hour candle. So I like to see that even when I'm on a 1-minute time frame or a 5-minute time frame. I can still see the 4-hour candle here. You can choose whichever one you want, though. Daily, whatever time frame.
Still be buying Mag 7. I mean, obviously your returns would be a little smaller than if you bought like a mid cap.
Yeah.
But 2 years, yeah, I think you can still buy Mag 7 and still be fine. Come on, NQ, give me 300. 5 points away. And then I'm just going to move my stop up to that minutes reaction. I know it was a small one, but that minutes
IWM is
low.
breaking.
I think we're at gold's point of control for the day. Yeah, we're like trying to bounce up against it a little bit. Come on, just break it down. Give me a full-on rotation to the lower end.
Yep, IWM is going to come on. I like Tesla, by the way. I like Tesla back over 450 tomorrow.
Tesla gets all-time highs. Yeah.
It held this area. It held the 20-day, and it's back above the 9. I really like Tesla. Oh, as I say that, no way. Dude, as soon as I say that, Tesla starts squeezing. No, we are not shorting.
Indices, no.
I think that's a really tough trade. To short this. If you're doing it on futures, I think it's a really tough trade to do anything. This little squeeze on Tesla. Where's Amazon? Did Amazon hit the level? Oh, it pushed through it.
Come on, Amazon.
When will AMD chill? Who knows? The thing just keeps going.
We really came like 3 points shy of 300. We gotta fail me at this point now. Take a look at HYG. Oh yeah, high yield growth is a decent bonds market to watch. I actually haven't taken a look at how well it's correlated as of late. Oh yeah, it is kind of diverging. Not the greatest sign.
Uber's looking really good too. I'm going to be way too over leveraged with all of these different ideas I've got. Anybody grab Tesla calls right there? They're up 20 something %. I didn't really call out the whole thing, but I like Tesla into Friday. 450s, 460s.
All right, gold, come on. As long as we don't get strength past this 70 area, we're fine. They find every freaking level and reason to be long and just bid it.
I think I like Uber next week, 105.
Has ES made a new high yet?
ES didn't, SPY and SPX did, so marginally. It's double topped at that same spot as the other day. Tuesday's pre-market high, and then today's two highs are 68.0275.
Dude, I want to catch a 500-point short on gold.
Which one of y'all is the most profitable? Probably Rizzo. If I had to bet money on it, I would say Rizzo.
I mean, dollar-wise, maybe.
Dollar-wise, for
It
sure.
doesn't
I am
necessarily mean I'm just playing significantly more size.
Yeah.
Like significantly more.
Yeah. I trade. I don't know if I had to guess, like probably like a quarter of what you trade on a given day, if not like even less. Way less. Yeah, exactly. Like at most, if we're tying all the accounts I trade together, at most I'm trading like 80 cons on the day in a position, maybe 100. That's across all my accounts linked together, and that's on MNQ. Yes, not on NQ, not 100.
So divide that by 10.
Right. So like, and that's on all my accounts together. That's not on a single account. So on one account, I might be in, 10 contracts, but that's across 8 different freaking accounts that I'm copy trading or whatever. So yeah, I make up just a small portion of like what Rizzo trades on a given day. And I have no problem admitting that.
On Tesla,
I make decent money in this market, but Rizzo fucking stacks it up, baby.
Tesla, like 450, 450, 250. into the end of the week. If you want to play it safer, you take like 445s. It needs to close up here above the daily 9 after coming off where it did.
Just take me back to August where I made fucking 28 grand. Take me back to August. We haven't beat that yet, boys. Not on the futures. We'll get there. One of these days, I'm going to try and go bank for bank with Rizzo, but we'll hold off on that for now. Wolfgang for life. Yes, sir. My man, say less. Shout out to you, bro. Always appreciate you. You're always in the spaces and the streams, making memes and everything. I love it. Same with Wattbender. You and Wattbender are the meme makers of the group, and I love it. Makes me so happy that we have that. I'm just jamming over here. I really wish I could share my music with everybody on here. I guess I could put on this for you. Very, very lightly in the background. Eva, what's up? Yeah, this market's just continuing to do its thing, Eva. Ripping highs. We had a nice opportunity, though. I actually shorted on yes down to this 15-minute box I have. But I was looking for us to retest this and just to go higher. And then I sat there and watched a beautiful long go past me. But we talked over it. It's the same thing I'm always doing. We saw the tap into the 15-minute imbalance. And then on the 1 minute, we see nice little setup. Little inverse plus a little shift in the structure here. And came in, back test the areas, off to the races. It's beautiful. Right back into the highs. Uh-oh. Time flies. Bet will do. Mm-hmm. Oh, Eva. Eva, right here. I shared it on stream earlier. Go to indicators, HTF, power of 3. It's beautiful. I just use a 4-hour candle, but you can use whatever. There's a bunch of different ones. Whatever time frame you want. It's my favorite indicator, and it's. You guys will notice I don't use indicators really that like actually do anything. Like I just like indicators that show me stuff like that, because no indicator is going to tell me to like buy or sell really. It's all going to be price. Unless it's IB strap, but even that, like, I don't need an indicator for. I just have it because it actually triggers, so it triggers the trade, but it's not even needed. And I just mark out those levels myself every morning if I had to. Amazon sexy chart, yeah. Amp was talking about, or some talk about getting calls. Art Deco on the floor. Simple as this, guys. All the lower time frame, anything below this weekly, I really don't care about on Amazon. All I want to see is a weekly closure over this 228.71. That happens, we trade to these highs. and then potentially into all-time highs. Because if we're inversing weekly bearish order flow, if we're bearish here, okay, that's fine. We will respect this and go lower. If that's not the case, bulls run through this, close over, and if we're inversing that order flow, what's the next liquidity to take all of these highs? It's where it's going to have to trade. So that's all I'm considering. That's all I'm worried about. I don't care about the daily. I don't care about the 4 hour. All this is noise. The only thing that I need to look at that's going to give me clarity is this weekly time frame. Even if we're day trading, okay, yeah, like I'm going to go down to a 1 minute if I'm going to find an actual entry model with risk. But in terms of understanding where this wants to go, all I need is the weekly, because that's the higher time frame narrative, right?
Oh man, it's approaching my nap time.
Almost nap time, Rizzo. Still no new highs on ES. Interesting.
Nope. Liquidity impaired by folks chasing gold. Yeah, probably.
I always do that.
QQQ long on pullback here. It's just not worth it. You got what, an hour and a half left? Like, I think the only 2 pullbacks worth buying were the one you got to after the first rip.
Yep.
And you flagged out and traded to like 170s on NQ. I was a little late there, about 200s. Or the second pullback down to like the IB high. What was it 230s, 240s? Like, unless you're, I don't know, trying to do it up against the prior all-time high that we made yesterday. I know ES is weak, but you're still holding where you need to be. The last, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3.5 hours have been above Tuesday's excess high. So looks great for longs into tomorrow.
Microsoft's rolling over a bit. I'm over here crushing some pollo poblano.
Yeah, Microsoft not looking so hot. What's Emp's favorite Mexican dish?
Wings.
What is it? Did you say wings?
Yeah.
This guy, dude.
Bro, there's a wing place on like every corner. There's like a taco place and a wing place next to it. Oh, if I had to say favorite like Mexican, probably I like guajolotes a lot. I like gringas.
Guajolotes. I've never had that.
Guajolotes is, or some places they call it pambazos. It's like if
Turkey?
you took a, do you know what a torta is?
Isn't guajolote a turkey?
Oh yeah, that's what it's named after.
Okay. But it's a torta.
Yeah, so you know what a torta is, right?
Yeah.
Like a sandwich
Yeah.
with the like big thick bread.
Mm-hmm.
They basically take that and they like put the bread and like what do you say, like dip it down in salsa, like bathe it in salsa,
That's what
and
it
then
looks
fry
like.
it
Yeah,
from
it
there.
looks soaked. Okay.
Yeah, so you put it in the salsa and then you put it back on the grill to like crusting it up, like fry it. Good. Can't go wrong with enchiladas, gringas, all that stuff, of course. But that was one of the ones like back home I never really had the guajolotes or pambasas. Chama. You say chama before opening, just give it the Peloton. Like you just the knockout. That was a good fight. He dominated, dude.
They're gonna take me out on the rest of these longs.
I'd be surprised he'd actually roll over. This previous day high back test right there. Microsoft's the only thing that looks weak to me. That unusual flow dashboard's so sexy.
It is sexy. I love how clean it like comes in too. It's not like choppy. It's smooth the way it like the names
Yeah.
come in.
If you scroll
I'm
to the
very
right a
big
little
on
bit, you can
things
see
like that.
bullish and bearish.
Wait.
No,
what is
like
that?
within where you were.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can scroll
yeah,
right and
yeah.
left. Yeah. It'll tell you some more
Yes.
stuff. Actually, click on the heat map. What's the heat map look like today? They have a clean heat map on here.
I know. I like the heat map. I've been posting it actually on Wolf Trading.
Wow.
A lot of red and consumer staples, energy, materials, finances. Financials are just red. PayPal's the only thing catching a bid. Semi's still holding up well, though. A lot of Oracle calls. 180s, 200s, 9 days out. Ton of them. Look at all this, too. All this flow for Oracle. Look at all of this, Emp. Oh. This is all for Oracle, guys. 9 days out. 200, 180 strikes. Wild. In the down. Bull daily volume. We were looking at it earlier. I mean, daily volume's cool. We're tapping into an interesting spot that can definitely hold. I like this spot. I just, I don't love the stock. But I do think if it's going to not trade to the lows, it's got to hold right about here. So I like the area. I'm not picking any up. Jordan, do you trade futures live at night? I don't. I do trade futures at night though. I'm never usually live for it though. I usually trade the futures open if we have a gap, and then I trade gold all night long, but I'm not like actually sitting there trading it. I have a bot set up for it. Yo, what's up, Elser? Painful chop on Walmart. Walmart looks great, honestly. It's a bigger time frame. Nothing bearish about this unless we're trading under 97.58, which I went over a bit yesterday. Looking good. SPX is looking good. Everything's been floating to the highs. Pulling back a little bit intraday, but I mean, things have been absolutely flying all day. I will say ES has been a bit weaker. We still never made highs over previous day high or the intraday high. Well, NQ did, so we do have that divergence at the highs right now, still holding.
Recommendations for Asia London trading live streams at night. No, go spend some time with your family.
Yeah.
You gotta go find like some Europeans for that.
Like, guys, I trade it, but like when I trade the futures gap open, I'm usually done within an hour or two.
If I didn't have kids, I'd wake up at like 3 a.m. and trade London.
Yeah.
London moves nicely.
And then along with that, it's like, even though I'm trading gold all night, I'm not at the desk sitting there trading. You know, so
yeah, no, I'm only like getting positioned.
Yeah,
and even if I am getting positioned, like I have a rule: I have to be hammered if I'm going to be trading overnight.
I have to be hammered. Usually it's the opposite. Usually it's like I can't be hammered to trade at all. Rizzo says, "No, I got to be absolutely blitzed to trade Asia all night." Now London can be good though if you guys are waking up super early. Maybe you're on the East Coast and you're waking up at 5 a.m., 4 a.m. London has clean moves. I'm just usually sleeping because I'm on West Coast.
Fulfilled.
I love that futures opening gap though.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Frankie?
Hey, okay. Thanks.
We got you.
What are you guys thinking here? I'm buying a little.
I'm thinking I just don't like it either way right here, to be honest. But it's just been a day of hitting a lot of targets. I guess ES is at the bottom of this range. Not a bad spot to try to buy. I'm just not looking to do any more here. Can you do your fair value gap magic with Walmart? I got you. All right. Well, I just showed this weekly. I know it's on a bigger time frame, but this is the narrative. And really, on this lower time frame, things are a bit choppy, which is okay. That's healthy. We've been moving up from these lows. It's all about this weekly for me. Again, as long as you are respecting this weekly, there is no reason to be bearish. 97.58 is the line in the sand. If we get under that, then we have potential. I know it's tiny, but you can't ignore these tiny imbalances. They are relevant. If we run through this, we have all reason to run through all this low resistance liquidity, all these higher lows, right? And run through that to hit the next order flow. So that's what I watch for on Walmart. Really nothing to worry about. I think you're going to keep continuing into all-time highs and keep killing it. It's just taking a little breather here before it takes those highs. So that's my thoughts. Line in the sand is 97.58.
Dow is about to go negative. What, are you retiring soon?
Jordan,
If
why are you
not,
always scared to
then
trade?
worry.
I'm scared to trade if I don't see what I want, because then there's no reason to trade. But when I see what I want, I'm happy to trade. This morning we had a play. Nothing on the IB, though, unfortunately. Nothing playing there. But in terms of the forever model, we had plays today, plays yesterday. It's been fun. But you are 100% right. I'm very scared to trade if I don't see what I want, because then I'm making random decisions, and I don't want to do that. Only because that loses me money more times than not. If random decisions made me money, I'd do that, but it just does not. So I guess my answer is because there's a reason to be scared when I don't want to, when I don't see what I want. But when I'm seeing all points of confluence needed, I have conviction. It's never easier to click the button. Do you have a course to teach your method of trading? I don't, but I have YouTube videos, and my mentor has plenty of YouTube videos, which I learned from Justin Werlane.
Yeah.
What's up, Ben?
That piece that Barron's put out a few minutes ago, it's rolling over some of these quantum stocks.
Let's take a look.
Nice.
IONQ, Spaghetti Rigetti.
Oh, buddy, look
And,
at this.
Well,
7% dip.
even Oklo was getting hit, which isn't.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like
actually
other
sold
names
a
with
little
no
bit.
revenues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, look at that.
Who put out the article? Skrelly?
Here we go.
No, Barron's did. Zero revenue companies.
I'm long AMD 225 Friday puts. I'm up 10%.
Nice.
Just for a trade.
Rizzo should have a course. It'll be a one-pager. It'll be a one-liner. It'll say Vibe Trader.
Vibe trader. Long.
What was it in Barron's?
Yeah, Barron's.
Barron's.
Fuck a course. I'll literally, like, if you really want me to, I'll just make a 20-minute video of me going through every little thing that I do. But it is already out there on YouTube from my mentor. But, like, if you want me to explain it and kind of rerun similar info, I mean, I can do it.
Dude, we still have an hour?
We still have an hour, yeah.
I'm
The
out
plug
of that
power
long.
is
I'm
interesting,
out of
by the
that
way.
long, by the way. I pumped them out. I don't like what's going on.
Gotcha, yeah.
I just want to-
Plug power wouldn't mind to see trade to this
Latest.
weekly high. Fill what will be a fair value gap instead of making that. Just not even make one and just bring price all the way into that and then bounce. Yeah, come fill this gap on plug. So yeah, with divergence at highs, ES never taking highs, I don't like any more longs until we end up tapping some bigger time frame order flow that actually gets me interested, which would be something like, look at this. We inversed all this price action this morning. Maybe we want to come back down into there at some point, or when this 4-hour candle closes into the end of the day, whatever imbalance is created here, maybe we sell off some more and it ends up closing here. This is going to be a gap that I look to, test and hold to go higher later. But we need to see that actually be made first. Name of your mentor? Justin Werlane. Here, I'll just bring it up really quickly. Make it easy. He's the homie. That's the room I'm in. Here, this is his YouTube, right here. He's the man. Just know this, though, guys. I can sit here and read order flow and liquidity and do this shit in front of you all day. Strategy doesn't matter, man. Like, it's what brings me the most consistency and like conviction, but like that's not going to make you profitable. The strategy, it's not going to help with people's decision making on deciding to over risk and deciding to over trade, and a strategy is not going to help with those decisions that you may be making on an everyday basis. So just keep that in mind, because that is what really hinders your trading, not the strategy you're trading. It's your decisions as a trader. So please keep that in mind. I love my strategy, but it's not going to be your saving grace, and neither is any other strat. Your saving grace is going to be having some discipline and following a set of rules every single day, no matter what the rules are. It's the first start. Can you spell his name? Here, I'll just show you it on YouTube again real quick. Right here. One of the best videos real quick is right here. Like, you want a full explanation of just only the model that I trade? There you go, right there, the forever model. I have videos of me back testing it on my YouTube as well. Like live back testing, where I'm just live with the stream. We pick a random time on the chart and it's like you're actually trading, but it's just obviously you can fast forward time a lot quicker and back test, a week's worth of price action in 20 minutes.
Oh, NQ, I'm gonna get taken out.
I'd probably buy it at 260.
You think?
Yeah, or right
No,
here.
I'm not moving my stuff.
Yes.
Jordan, you learned from YouTube? RIP? Oh, absolutely. I'll say that with full confidence. Absolutely. All those videos are phenomenal. And yes, I learned that strat, back tested it for a month straight, and then implemented it. And yeah, absolutely. I mean, isn't that what everybody's kind of doing? I mean, you're learning from us on YouTube. Same thing. Right? It's the same. So, absolutely.
You'd probably buy this right here.
Luckily, I have gotten to actually talk with Justin. I know him personally now.
All right.
All right,
What?
I gotta open stocks and spaces.
Heard that.
What ticker closely most I can't speak. It's the most correlated to gold.
Silver.
No. Which ETF or
Oh,
ticker?
GLD.
GLD.
Is that the okay? The
It's
most?
literally like the gold shares. Yeah, this has to be the most correlated for sure.
It's the most correlated. It's just the trust of gold.
Yeah.
Spot gold trust.
Yeah. Somebody said, let's end a day, sell off, minks the shit. Hey, careful now. All right. Never know, though. Uh-oh. YouTube University, choose your professors, right? That's pretty much what it is. Definitely, guys, don't underestimate like learning. I mean, you can't underestimate like learning off YouTube and be learning from like Twitter. You know what I mean? They're all social medias. I would say just question who you're learning from always, you know? That's always a big deal. To be honest, guys, the way I got into this strat is I tried to prove it wrong, if I'm being completely honest with you. I didn't get into it thinking I wanted to trade it. I got into it thinking this doesn't work. I'm going to prove it wrong. Funny how that shit ends up coming to fruition, huh? Turns into my main strategy.
All right. I'm lottoing some GLD 370 puts for Friday. Filled at 1.7.
Heard that.
Oh, gold's fucking going. All right, my stop's at 77 on GC. I need this to be below 70 to 72.
BTGD. Yes, sir. BTGD has been a banger. Look at this thing. Since inception, just boom. Beautiful. Why is he shorting gold?
Why am I showing gold? Because I started.
No. Yeah, I didn't get the confirmation on this setup yet. We needed to close under this.
I need it to be below 70, and then I can 40-70. And they just like popped it up right now, but
wow, Bender, you're so funny.
We're trying it anyway.
Oh. This price action just doesn't look very fun to me.
I need to eat some lunch.
Me too, bro. Actually, I already ate, but dude, this no caffeine has me so hungry so early all day long now.
I feel like caffeine doesn't affect me anymore.
Kind of feels weird that I don't wake up and like go get coffee anymore. It's been such a staple in my life. Rising 3 methods on MNQ on 5 minute.
They're bid everything.
I don't know what that means. Does he mean like the 3 consecutive candles to the upside? Is that what these? Hey, I think I got that right. I do not use that terminology, but I think I got that right. I think that's these, right? Rising 3 methods. We're gonna go with that. Can ES take highs? Lagged earlier. Downside gap on GLD. Yeah.
Now I got fucking.
Oh, now they rug it. Look at how many downside gaps you have on GLD. That's rare. Since it's derived from the features, you don't have to worry about those gaps. Dude, it just got slapped. Now it gets slapped, Rizzo.
Wait, did it?
Yeah, look at gold. This is gold
God.
futures, bro.
Oh my god, I need to.
They saved you. Look at the respecting
I didn't
inversion.
hear anything, Phil.
The respecting inversion.
53. My bid's at 53.
Respect inversion, baby. Do it. Get the change
Come
in the
on,
state
knife
with
it.
displacement.
At least give me some trims. I don't want to swing all of it. Come on.
They saved him.
They're gonna bid this back to highs. Watch. With my luck. $40. How are you up 40? Mine are only up 25%. 365. Oh, you went a little further out. Did I actually show emotion on a trade?
Jordy, what am I looking at?
This is gold futures right now.
Oh, they're getting hit.
This is on the 5 minute. This is 1 minute.
Ooh,
Guess
that's
who's
a
short,
shot.
Frankie?
That's a short.
That's a
I am short gold.
Back down to that 43.50.
It came like 15 ticks from my stop, but we're in it. Give me 53. Damn, we gotta finish this handle if we hit our TPs. No, just gonna bit freaking point of control again, dude. Well, let's just pray. Oh, give me 53. Come on. Let me trim like half of this. Come on. A tad lower. And 53 filled. All right, let's go. We're done. Let's fucking go. Fucking killed it on NQ, and we might catch something actually meaningful on gold. It's still a big if. We're only down, what, 15 handles? It's like nothing. We'll see. I don't plan on taking any of the options off today. I only have 20, yeah, I only have 20 cons. Okay, at this point, if, well, gold can, I mean, we traded down into the 50s. If this rotates back up to 70, it's just, it's still very possible. I mean, it offers 70 again. Like, yeah, we'll see where it closes. We'll see what it does tonight. Oh my god, you showed it 75.3. Did you cover? I hope you covered some at 53. You can always put it back on tonight if we offer 53 to 59.
AVGO. Let's take a look. Then we talked about this recently. Yeah. Weekly spot. Looking great. Getting delivery from this weekly spot. Can't be bearish unless we're trading under 311. Just cannot be, because all of this is bullish order flow that I expect to trade higher from. So until we're trading through that, I really like AVGO. Let's get back to highs. At least back into this spot here on the daily.
Wow, and NQ kept me in the trade by 3 ticks. What option did I pick for shorting gold? Well, other than the future short, I grabbed 370 put for Friday. It's only up 25%. I think it depends on what the Asians and Euros do tonight.
You were so funny the other night, bro. You're like, these Asians can't hold it.
Dude, they never do. Like,
oh, Rizza. Too funny.
They never
You're
do.
right though. It's sell in Asia. That's what,
They
that's
only
the
buy
move.
it when New York sells.
Yeah.
They're actually so cheap.
Why did my candle just gap up like that?
They are actually
bro.
so cheap. I was about to say some racial slurs, but I forgot I'm on freaking stream.
Those gold puts with Rizzo Amp. You saw the dump, bro. Oh. I know.
Dude, I was about to borderline cut the
Dude,
gold
I was telling you, he
futures
didn't even
too.
see it. I was like, Rizzo, we're dumping.
I didn't even see it.
Fuck. Boom. All right, NQ trying to take out highs again. There it is. ES still lagging.
And we get 300 fill on NQ. There we go. Let's fucking go.
Let's go, Rizzo.
All right, I got 2 cons left on NQ. I'm just gonna leave my stop at 265. Let's see, 3,200 points on the day.
Oh, let's go. Some big boy numbers. Wow, we still have 40 minutes left. Jeez. I mean, in terms of places to retrace on gold, why did it?
You better start with the 3.
My first spot is going to be 43. I mean, that's my only spot. I mean, really, until, like, yeah, we can dip to 4,009. We get under all that. I mean, I do have spots lower. Technically, it's all that. We're just continuing right now. NVDA, is it setting up to break 190 tomorrow? I mean, yeah, nothing bad. Delivery from daily. That's wrong. This is right. That's wrong too. I don't have anything here. I mean, I don't hate NVIDIA. Gotta love it. Gotta think we're going into 190s into the next highs just based off the delivery we've been getting, but it's not. We're not like tapping into an area of significance that I.
Freaking GLD
love.
371 puts for today went 1,200%.
Oh wow!
Why didn't I play 0 DTE?
Wow. I guess this is kind of your line in the sand on NVIDIA right now. Don't want to see under
That would have
183.
been hilarious.
So the government shutdown is bullish. Precisely. Yes. Yep. I mean, we've said it before. A nuke could hit, guys, and this market's going to make another new all-time high. I don't. It's insane. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about ready for some grub. What to eat today, huh? What to eat? Kind of craving some brisket tacos. Sounds bomb. Full target from the NQ. Dip buy. Let's go, baby. 40 points. Love it. Akla. Let's take a look at Akla. Let's take a look. I think I looked at this recently as well. Is this the one that looked like shit? No, this is the one that looks really good. Where's the other one? What's the other one? Not on this, but what's the other one that everybody's trading that starts with an O again?
ONDS?
No, not that one. There's one that
With
looks
an
like
O?
open, not open.
You're gonna get me all fucked up thinking about this.
Not Oklo. Not Ondas. Not
Oracle?
open.
Oracle. It's Oracle.
Oracle. I think it's Oracle. No, there was one that looked like shit.
Someone said
There's one that
Oscar.
looked really bad. Oscar? No? No? What was I thinking of?
ONS? Or not ONS, ON? No.
Fuck, I don't remember. Somebody, it was in the chat, yes, like the other day. I forget.
Starts with an O. We're gonna be guessing.
I don't know. I forget.
Where
but
am I
back
from?
to
Take a
Oklo.
guess.
Oklo looks pretty decent. We just swept out these highs, which is a little bit concerning. But as long as you hold bullish order flow after sweeping those highs, it's fine. So if we take a dip, this is going to be my line in the sand. Last spot I can hold is going to be that 76.60 for me. So Oklo is very bullish until it wants to show me otherwise under 66.60. Can you check Circle daily for value got tested? Oh, yes, absolutely. Who bought it? Who bought it off Friday's low? I told y'all that's the buy spot in spaces the past few days. And as long as we're holding 137.27, it's totally fine. And I expect it to trade higher into 156.80 and then into this this range from 179, 180 basically to 190. So we'll see if she can keep it going. So essentially, this is all sell side of the curve. We distribute sell side of the curve to the downside. We accumulate. We have manipulation of lows, previous lows to the left. Accumulate to set up to distribute in the opposing direction is what I'm looking for here. Also, out of that daily fair value real quick. Look at that test. It's beautiful. That was this morning. Morning sell-off, right to where's the low a day? Daily fair value. This is why you don't ignore these bigger time frame levels, even if you're day trading at. You could have been day trading circle of the day, but guess what? You knew the best probable spot for it to be low a day. It's going to be there. Where's low a day? Right there, baby. Based off manipulation. Based off of our manipulation leg, we should trade into 164.50. That's standard deviation off the manipulation leg that we had. This zone. Full target based on standard deviation is this. I have a bigger standard deviation ran from lower. So yeah, looking good. This market. Poet. Oh, it might have been Octo. I think that's what it was. Poet's been popping. One take. Poet looks great. You can really get bullish over 13.15 because then you have no reason to not trade to all-time highs. Octa. Wait. Is Octo's not a ticker. Oh, this was it. Wait. It was Octa. It was Octa, you're right. I thought Octo was a ticker too, to be honest. It was Octa, which has had a lot of talk recently. And I am not bullish at all. One of the very few names you guys are giving me that I'm not bullish on. And I'll tell you why. Yearly. If we're really bullish, which we still, okay, it's kind of mixed, but I'm leaning more bearish. We are still respecting this yearly spot, which is good for the bulls. But it's hard for me to be bullish when we're trading inside this big yearly spot. And I really can't be bullish until we're over this 196. Until then, I have to think that we end up respecting this and trading lower back into these lows. So I expect us to trade into these lows. Maybe we sweep these lows and get a bounce from there. I expect us to trade into these lows, though. I just don't have reason to be bullish. Like we're respecting yearly bearish fair value to trade back into the lows made in bullish fair value. I have zero reason to be bullish on this. I don't care what news comes out. I don't care what potential news is to be had. None of that is relevant. It's all price action, and I just don't see it. How can I test a strategy? I mean, there's many ways you can do it. It depends on, if it's a very systematic strategy, you can definitely like put it into a back testing system that will back test years worth of data for you with a computer. If you actually want the practice to be manually trading, I like FX replay. That's what I use. I don't really back test anymore very much. Once in a while, I don't need to back test anymore. I know my model in and out. So, but that's how I would test a strategy, is going to back test on something like FX replay, where you can pick a date. I can go back 10 years and just trade the price action that's in front of you from then. It's not like going back on a chart and being able to see the data that happened, like see what actually happened on the chart. You pick, like, let's say you wanted to trade, 3 months from, like 3 months prior from now. You can do that and say, okay, put in these dates, and it'll bring up the screen like you're trading that day. It won't have the data from today and all the, future price action. So you won't actually know what's happening, and you have to trade it like you're actually trading, It's good practice. But if you already know your model in and out, I don't think there's any reason to do it. How about Fig looks like a ripper? It's trying. Filled the gap. You are inversing weekly bearish order flow, which is good. But tapping into monthly bearish order flow. So what does this tell me? I can't be bullish really on Figma until we're trading over this imbalance on the monthly. 84.11. Can't really be super bullish, but I like the look from here. I like the look on the lower time frame. You did inverse price action here. You got a change in the state, complete market structure shift over these highs. I do like that, but we could just tap into this area, respect, and trade lower. So that's where we need to clear the zone above this zone for me to think we're going to trade higher. So full port YOLO, got it. JD was one that we've been looking at. Been looking really good. So I like it as long as you're holding this on this monthly time frame. Something to keep note of, though, just to watch out for, I think, is we did inverse this big yearly order flow here, which is a little bit scary, and we're still respecting that. You guys will notice all bullish fair value gaps are green. All bearish fair value gaps are red. All inverse fair value gaps are blue, if you haven't already noticed. I need some food, yo.
Yeah, I need some food too.
I need to eat badly. What is an inverse? Inverse is just, like, for instance, I'll just do a little example. This is a bullish fair value gap. Right, this is bullish. But if this were to get ran through in the opposing direction, it would turn into inverse fair value gap. Right. So that's all an inversion is. It's just an imbalance that gets ran through in the opposing direction. And the big blue candle that I have is just a 4-hour candle. This is just a 4-hour candle representation. It's an indicator that shows me the 4-hour candle while I'm on any other time frame chart. Got Kate, mate. Give no fucks, mate. I'm up, mate. Up, mate. Okay, mate. Inverse is what happens when you eat Chipotle extra spicy burrito. Facts. Facts. yeah. Smile on that, yeah. Wipe his nose. Wipe his nose. What indicator do you use for inverse for value gap, Jordan? I don't use one. I mean, like sometimes I will use one, and in that case, it's price action concepts from Lux Algo, but that's only if I'm super lazy and don't want to draw out the fair value gaps. Otherwise, I draw them out myself. That's why you guys see, look, I have all these templates. Like when I form a box, I right click template. I have first presented for value gap. I have bearish for value gap. I have bullish. I have inverse because I'm doing all of it myself. Same with all the lines that I mark out, right? Look at how many templates I have. Stop raid, Asia high, equal highs, lows, data highs, lows, buy side liquidity, sell side, change in the state, market structure shift, New York highs and lows, relative equal highs and lows, order block, sell side liquidity, SMT, soup, all this shit. It's because I don't really use any indicators. I just draw it out all myself. So much better. I like it. Yeah, I'm an artist. If you guys didn't know, I'm an artist on TradingView. Late to the party today. What is the software you're using? Just for the charting stuff is TradingView. I'm just on TradingView. How fast can you check your strategy and see if it's profitable or not? That would be where I would use something like if you type in real test or just go to mhptrading.com. It's a back testing system where if you have like a systematic strategy, you can just input the data, tell it, go back test freaking the past 20 years, and it'll give you all the data instantly. If you wanted to manually back test and actually practice trading your strategy, that's where I would go to FX Replay, and that could take as long as you make it, you know. I could sit here and back test 2 weeks worth of price action in 30 minutes an hour. Think about how much practice I can get in versus the average person that doesn't know about backtesting, right? Or that just doesn't do it. That's why I would always spend time doing it. I don't do it as much anymore because I don't really need the practice anymore. To be honest, I'd rather just forward test and actually trade. But that's why I say, like, if you're learning, like everybody's always sitting back saying, oh, I hate the weekends. They're so boring. I can't trade. You should be sitting there backtesting if you think that. You should be sitting there backtesting your model. You could backtest literally a year's worth of price action in 2 days, bro. But nobody wants to do that work, you know? So, but that's what I would do. On the weekend, just sit there freaking backtesting the model over and over and over. I'd literally just run only the New York session and only the morning because I know I'm only going to be taking trades in that morning time for the most part. So I would just run it, and I could get through so much time very, very quickly. I need to backtest biomass. I love that you're in the chat. You're hilarious. And I love it because you test me on some of the things that we say, and it's good. Wait, what do you use to backtest? FX Replay. I have a code if you guys want. If you want to sign up, let me know. I have a code. Let me get the link for you guys because I know you're going to ask. Wow, a lot of you guys use my link to use this. Damn, a lot more of you backtest than I thought. That's cool. Shout out. There you go. I posted a link in chat. Should be in the comments now. I only do options. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be future specific, I will say. But you can do it. You can do it on real test, mhptrading.com. I'll bring it up for you just so you can see what it is. This is the website, by the way. This is probably the best backtesting software you could use, in my opinion. I know it looks old as fuck, and it is. Like, this shit is outdated. It is so old, but, like, it works the best. It does work the best, I will say. So. Rizzo is going to Nobu for gold-crusted steaks today, dude. Rizzo.
I wish. Freaking hour and a half drive to get there.
Yeah.
You're probably the same distance, huh?
I'm basically the same distance from Nobu as you are. Yeah. We just meet halfway and just meet there.
Yeah.
Literally. Nah, I need to get my money up this month. I don't deserve Nobu this month. Fuck, man. Take me back to August, bro. It's funny because still, like, this last month that we just closed, September, I still made like an amount that I would have been like crazed over the past previous months earlier in the year. But I just compare everything to August right now. And I'm like, oh, if I don't make basically 30K this month, I'm a schmuck, is basically what I'm thinking. But it's not the case. But I feel like a schmuck. Definitely going to Nobu today. Uber delivery. You can't do that. Don't you dare Uber deliver Nobu. You go down there and you eat it.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
How do you learn how to use MHP trading? I would go on YouTube and watch some videos, but you can basically implement like all the data that all the coding data that your strategy has and have it run years of. You don't do anything. Like, it'll run it for you. But it's kind of complex. Oh, Biomet says no, I am Uber delivery. Oh shit. He's gonna Uber it to you, Rizzo, for you. He's gonna deliver it to you.
I'm wondering how much of a fee that would be on top of the food.
It's a decent fee. Yeah, Michael Naus. I don't know if you guys know Michael Naus, but our friend Michael Naus over on X, he showed me that backtesting software. That's what he uses. He's a quant. That's all he does. He doesn't even make decisions throughout the day, guys. His whole trading strategy is he has multiple strategies that are completely coded, and bots trade for him only. He doesn't do anything. He sits there. He lets shit trigger. He watches it. He continues to create more strategies and backtest them that work. That's all he does. He doesn't sit there and press buy or sell one time throughout the day, which I think is beautiful. A lot of people will look down on that. And I'm like, he still made the strategy. He still came up with it. Like, you know, like people will be like, oh, he's not even a real trader. Well, what classifies a real trader really? You know, do you have to be clicking the buttons? Is that what classifies a real trader, or does it mean making consistent money from the market? That's what I think. I mean, you know, Michael Naus. I'll bring up his Twitter if you guys want to follow him. He's a great follow. You definitely should. He's on the Trader TV live show all the time. Here's his Twitter if you want. One of the best traders I know, and his edge is simply that he doesn't make any decisions. His strategies do. And he runs his coded, proven strategies, and he lets that work. Simple as that. Because again, you guys have heard me mention this because I run a few automated strategies as well. What's the only thing that can screw up your trading as a systematic trader. It's you. You're the only thing, because you're the only one that can decide to oversize, over risk, take too many trades. If you have a proven coded strategy, it's only going to take trades when you're freaking actually triggering a trade, right? And so this is why you'll see me sit back and not, even though I have automated strategies, even when I'm manually trading, I operate the same way, right? I'm not just taking like a bunch of random trades for the most part. I'm waiting until I get the trigger, much like an algo wouldn't trigger unless it actually has all the points of confluence, right? That's going to be, I try and operate the same way. That's what I say. If you make consistent money, I don't care if it was you clicking the buttons, if your bot did it, if this person did it, as long as like you were the one, it's your account, you're doing like, you know, you're the one that came up with things. Okay, cool. Great. Run it. Like, it's money in your account, bro. I say that because I've recently gotten some hate for running automated stuff. And I'm like, well, it'd be the same thing as me running any other strategy. It's just I'm having it automatically trigger. Does it make me less of a trader? I would think it makes me a better trader, actually, because I've learned another strategy and I'm using it daily. But hey, even if it makes me less of a trader, I don't care. There's more money in my pocket, so I don't really care what it does for my image. That's fine. That's fine. It's more money in my pocket. Whether I'm doing it, whether a bot's doing it, a strategy, I don't care. It's filling my pockets up, so. I mean, if we're going off time spent doing an activity, I would agree with you, BMS. The amount of time I spend actually taking trades is so little compared to the time that I actually spend, like, you know, being on social media and being like a person of influence on here, for sure. I would 1000% agree with you, actually. Now, does it change that, like, I'm still actually trading? Of course, like, I'm still actually trading, but I would say in terms of hours put in, yeah. I mean, in terms of the hours I actually put in a trade, maybe an hour a day. Maybe that's a long trade for me if I'm in an hour, if I'm in a trade for an hour. Usually it's what, 30 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. Now, of course, I'm still analyzing the market all day. But in terms of actually trading, I mean, you're right. Couldn't argue with that. And that is part of my job on social media, for sure. Be an entertainer. Absolutely. But I hope you can also see that it doesn't necessarily take away from my trading. Even though I'm trading, I mean, might not trade as much as, like, I don't know. There's other people out there that might trade a lot more, for sure. You know, it just depends on your strategy. Quant traders spend so much time fixing their algo. It's a trap that you think you will have more free time. I mean, yeah, you could say. I think it just depends on the person you are. Because, like, Michael Naus, for instance, like, that's his job. Like, he dedicates his time to, like, finding more strategies and, like, figuring other stuff out. And the beautiful thing is he can just decide to, I don't want to do that right now. Go on vacation. Nothing changes. Zero changes. Nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. And that's what's beautiful. But I get you. There's definitely people out there that are like, that say, oh, I'm going to get into, like, quant trading because of, you know, it's going to save me time. And then they end up spending all day on it. For sure. Like, that happens. Definitely agree. AMD. Let me take a look. I know it's been flying. I mean, what do you do with it, right? What do you do with it? You let her cook. We've hit all-time highs. You let her cook, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, nothing I can do with that, you know, but beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What does your strategy say about SoFi? I don't know why that didn't stay on the screen. What the heck? WAP's going down to Keto soon. SoFi. You know, SoFi's interesting here. A little mixed up for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little mixed here. Not an insane amount of clarity for me. But what I do have is we have inversion here. If bulls can get back over this, I think it's back to all-time highs. Otherwise, this is a potential spot to actually potentially move lower, in my opinion. I could be wrong on that. I'm not always going to be right, of course. That just doesn't seem right. It could. Oh, no, it's tough. It's tough. I have all this price action down here that we could rebalance to if we want to. I would say the short is on if we respect this whole area that we're testing right now and get back under 27.46. If bulls break it back over 28.97, I think the long is on back to all-time highs. But I think you could get a short all the way down to 20 bucks on this name. Could be good. So that's kind of my thoughts on SoFi. A very much if this, then that type of name right now. I'm debating swinging Chipotle or using that money to eat with the fam tonight. Before even looking at the chart, I'm going to bet that you should probably just go get food with that. But let's see. Oh, we had MOC come out and I missed it. I apologize. MOC 408 million to the buy side. S&P 504 million to the buy side. NASDAQ extremely small.
Little squeezy into the close to my final target, 340.
Chipotle doesn't look horrible from this area. Getting delivery from a big spot on the monthly. Yeah, I like the spot. Monthly delivery, weekly delivery. On the daily time frame, you're getting a shift in the structure here. You're running through order flow here to the left. I actually kind of like Chipotle. But it wouldn't be just like an overnight trade. I think I like it more on the bigger time frame. I'm not bearish, that's for sure. Well, y'all, we're about to wrap up this market. I love these streams. Can we get some W's in the chat for the streams lately? I feel like the streams have been so much better and you guys have been enjoying them. So I want some W's in the chat. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We're going to be doing more of these. What do you think about INTC? Let's see. INTC. Ben Rippin. I just don't love it here. We're in an interesting spot where we could respect and go lower here if it wants to. Wow, I'm craving sushi. I'm going to go get sushi tonight, guys. I'm definitely eating sushi tonight. Monthly. I need to see monthly order flow inverted here. It's just like it's been looking good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to like say, oh, it's good to get long here when right here could be the highs that we literally respect to freaking go lower. I can't say that yet. So I want to be positive. I want to be optimistic. on this bigger time frame. I just can't be too optimistic yet. But I don't hate it. You just got to really clear the zone. And then things can look good. 7-Eleven sushi for me? No. Biomass. No. None of that. Even if we're broke. No 7-Eleven.
Come on, 340.
You know, I used to really love dragon rolls, and then I had a dragon roll recently, and I don't know what it did. Maybe it was not a good dragon roll. Like, it was all right. I ate it still, but it was just something didn't sit right with me with that dragon roll. It almost I don't want to get another one. I think I'm gonna get 2 spicy tuna rolls, a little bit of spicy garlic edamame. What else should I get? What's a good roll, guys? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Don't hit me with California roll. It's too basic. I need something more than that. The most basic I can go is a spicy tuna. We need something better.
Don't do rolls. You gotta do the real stuff.
Well, I'm doing sashimi too. I gotta do my like 12 piece of ahi tuna sashimi as well. That's my go-to. Honestly, if you ask me, I'd rather just get straight sashimi, but there's not enough gains in that. I need some rice too. Sushi should be no more than 2 ingredients. I know, but I like the special rolls though. You know, they're good. I like them with all those flavors. They get tasty.
All right, it's close enough to my final target of 340. I'm just taking it here, 335. All right, well, long from the open. Fucking
Wow.
basically just long the entire day. I think this might have been one of the easiest days I've had. Fucking 3,500 points. Well, we came back from yesterday's red day. Basically doubled it and some.
Volcano roll. Sounds good. Let's see. The rainbow roll. Dude, these photos suck. What's a spider roll? I don't know about that one. Oh no, man. Dragon roll? Okay, Eva, I just had a dragon roll. And I usually love dragon rolls. I don't know, this dragon roll just like, like didn't sit right with me, so I don't want to get it again. I do love dragon rolls usually though. Steak sushi? Got to get it from the right place. I know. I think like the place I go to is really good. I just think the dragon roll is not good. I think like that's the only thing they don't do good. I need to get it from a different spot. Wait, do they have spicy garlic edamame? Because if they don't, I'm going to Sakura. 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 Well, y'all, this market is closing. Next few seconds. Wrapping it up. Closing at the highs. What a beautiful day.
Alrighty. What a phenomenal day.
Let's go, Rizzo. Well, until tomorrow, folks. What do we got tomorrow? We got a day on Spaces, that's for sure. We may or may not be on stream tomorrow. We might not be. We might be on Spaces for the back half of the day tomorrow. But we will be on a live stream at 4 p.m. Eastern talking about Prospero. So we'll be on live at some point tomorrow, but maybe just not for trading. We'll see. Either way, everybody, appreciate all you guys hanging out. How many people do we have in here right now at the end of the day? That's not the right thing. We still have over 100 people watching. Shout out to the crew, man. Well, make sure you guys are subscribing. Give the stream a like. Make sure you're following Rizzo on the X, of course. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back on Spaces for the Thursday. Like I said, I don't know if we'll hop on for trading stream, but if we do, I'll of course let you guys know, and we'll have another great day. So everybody enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.